Merry Christmas, folks! We're back on Christmas Day to do some more audio holiday reactions, and Luca really wants to be involved. And yes, we're going to go back to this Joy to the World album I have, which is the Roger Wagner Chorale. And as I did one reaction to this last year, I think it's from the 1950s. This is a very old vinyl indeed. And what I love is that for all the carols they do on this record, they have little historical, contextual synopsis on the back for the individual performances. And this time we're going to listen to Angels We Have Heard on High, which is actually the final track on the record. And the historical tidbit they have here is that Angels We Have Heard on High, it is said that Telesphorus, Bishop of Rome in 129 AD, ordained that the Angels' Song be solemnly sung on the holy night of the Nativity. Whether this is actually the Angels' Song of Telesphorus' time or not, it is undoubtedly one of the first purely Christian hymns of the Church. So yes, I very much enjoy this carol, and I've heard it in many different forms, including like more popular takes on it, as well as more traditional type of choral versions. But yes, let's give this a listen from the Roger Wagner Chorale, Angels We Have Heard on High, from their Joy to the World release, which, does it say it clearly here? Doesn't seem to say it, but yes, I remember looking it up last year, and this record is from the 1950s. I'm very annoyed that my record, or my turntable's light doesn't work anymore. Okay. Lovely, and more than some other choral versions I've heard, the female voices on this one really stand out. Now, I think many versions I've heard feature both male and female singers in the chorus, but yes, for whatever reason, the female voices really came to the fore in this version, and definitely they get very intense and powerful at the end. Not that other versions I've heard are soft and subtle, but this one really felt like it went to, 11 on a scale of 10 when it comes to the, jubilant, celebratory vocalization of the Latin phrase and the sentiment of the tune. So yes, I very much enjoy this one. I was thinking, one of the versions that is more popular and very different is Bad Religion does a really cool cover of this, and in fact their entire Christmas Songs album is really worth a listen, even if you don't particularly like punk rock. But nevertheless, I enjoy this carol in any form, and this one has a very, classic kind of vintage feel. So shout out to the Roger Wagner Chorale. I do acknowledge that this vinyl is quite old, and you can hear some surface noise and some pops along the way, which I know some people don't mind at all. As a vinyl collector, and certainly when I buy techno records, I'm hoping they don't have a lot of surface noise. But I think in a performance like this, an oldie-timey carol performed now, 70, 80 years ago, it feels like the type of context in which a bit of an old vinyl sound is not the worst thing. I think it is quite fitting. So, yeah, another cool performance of a carol I'm very fond of. Once again, Merry Christmas to all the folks out there. I hope your holidays are treating you well, and I hope you look forward to many more musical reactions, including holiday reactions, for the remainder of this period and on into Christmases of the future here with me. So, let me know what you think, and Luca, the perfectly horizontal cat, and I will see you next time. Peace.